Hi friends, I hope you guys are doing well, yes, and enjoying the summer. Friends, in front of us, yes, I'm back with another clearance video at Lowe's Garden Center. I think because fall will be here in a month or so, they are putting out the plants in the clearance section to make way for more plants for the fall season. Before I start the video, if you're new to my channel, special welcome to you. I'm so happy, I'm so grateful that you're here, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I truly appreciate it. In front of us, we have double knockout roses. They are $25 and change. However, anything above $15 will be 50% off. So these will come out to $13 roughly. So with your double knockout roses, they're easy to take care of, friends. I strongly recommend these. They come in different colors. You have the pink double knockout, you have the yellow, you have the orange. Your rose prefer full sun. They're hardy from zones 5 through 11. They will get 3 to 4 feet tall and wide. And with these, friends, you do not need to deadhead. They say deadheading is not necessary, but I do clip off my spent blooms. And they bloom from spring into frost. Yes, very, very resilient rose for you to have in your garden. Highly recommend it. And here's the clearance discount tag right there. And friends, just a tip for you at the garden center. Don't go where they normally have clearance. Go through the entire garden center. I was surprised to see clearance plant where they normally have the normal plants. So just check out the entire garden center so that we don't miss out anything. Anyways, in front of us we have this beautiful azalea. It will get 3 feet tall and wide. It's non-hardy in zone 6 and it's $32.98 and it's half off. And friends, I don't know where this azalea came from. Azalea blooms in spring, right? But look how lush it looks. So the point is that pick it up, and when spring comes, you will enjoy your azalea blooms in the spring season. Yes. And here we have more double knockout roses, and I'm just going through here to make sure I don't miss any to share with you. And as always, when you're doing your clearance plant shopping, just dig through the plants just to make sure you don't miss anything. And exactly what I'm seeing here, look at this beautiful tree or shrub. This is the Daplo willow. It is $19.98. It prefers part sun, and this will run you $9 and change. Yes, half off. It will get 4 to 6 feet tall and wide. It's non-hardy in zones 1, 2, 3. I love this, friend. Just look at that. The stem looks like it's red. Look at the variegation in here. It's beautiful. And I'll take it out so you can actually see what it looks like. And once again, when you plant your plants, make sure you give them the space requirement. Okay, so this will get tall, so just put it where it can have enough room to spread out and spread upwards also. And I'm just here checking, see what else we can find. Alrighty, and here they have the double knockout rose. So they have the pink, they have just the lighter pink, they have the red, they have the yellow, they have the orange. Friends, they come in a lot of different colors. Yes, strongly recommend double knockout roses for your garden. And here you could see that beautiful light pink. I love that pink. It's such a soft pink. Oh, and do you see this red color? This is beautiful. And friends, these were in the non-clearance section with the clearance tag there. Once again, walk around garden center and see if you find clearance plants where they normally do not have them. And friends, we have more azalea. This is the pleasant white azalea. Blooms in spring. $42.98. That would be half off. It will get 24 inches tall and 18 inches wide. It's non-hardy in zones 1 to 4. You know what was really strange? On here, they had different azaleas. Friends, you know I've done a lot of videos at Glow's Garden Center, and I'm telling you, I do not remember seeing all these type of azaleas in the spring. So I'm saying to myself, where were they, right? Where were they hiding these azaleas? All of a sudden, they're just here in the clearance section. And strangely, they're looking so good. Yes, the leaves are very lush. The plants weren't even dehydrated. So I was very surprised by that. By the same token, if you're looking to add a blooming shrub in your garden, I strongly would recommend azalea. And this one is a fashion azalea for $33 and change. It prefers part sun. This will get 6 feet tall and 6 feet wide. It's non-hardy in zones 1 to 5. And you may be saying to yourself, okay, now it's summer. Who cares about spring shrubs, right? But remember, you need to put different seasons of interest plants in your garden, right? So always remember you have spring, summer, fall, and winter. When spring comes, you'll be thinking, I should have bought this plant, right? That's how I think when I'm shopping the clearance section. But anyways, I just wanted to show you what it looks like. As I said to you before, they look really lush. And they have them in different types here. And this one is the moon azalea. Look at that, friends. It's beautiful. Look at the color combination in this. $42 and change, half off. It will get 3 to 4 feet tall and 2 to 3 feet wide. It's non-hardy in zones 1 to 6. So if you live in zones 1 to 6, this will not survive your winters. So always make sure you put your zip code in Google and see what hardy zone you're in, so that way you know if the plants will come back or they will survive your winter. Very important when you're looking for perennials. Anyways, here we have this spirea. It will get 6 feet tall and wide. It's non-hardy in zones 1 to 3. And this one didn't look too well, so I would probably just leave this alone unless you really want this type of spirea. It didn't look that good in my opinion. I'll just cut off the branches if you really want to pick up this one, but I would just leave this one alone. Alright friends, so let's go inside and see what plants they have inside, where I normally would go at the clearance section. Let's head on in and see what we can find. Alright friends, so this is a normal spot for the clearance plants, and we're just going to look at perennials. And here we have from Proven Winners, Pride and Joy Rock and Round for $12.98. Allows full sun. It's hardy in zones 3 to 9. It blooms late summer to early fall, and it will get 10 to 12 inches. And friends, with this, it's so easy to propagate this. You just take some, you could propagate in water or put it in the ground, and just make sure you keep the ground moist. But this is very easy to propagate if you're looking for more plants. And this plant, as I said to you before, the birds love this. If you see like damage on your leaves, it's not insect, it's just the birds enjoying the foliage. Yes, they love to pick at this sedum. And I'm just going through here to see what else I could find. As I always encourage you guys to dig through and see in between. So right here, I'm just bending down here and see if they have any new ones in there. And here we are. This is exactly what I'm telling you guys to look through these racks. So this one is the Bundle of Joy, $12.98. This will bloom early fall. It's hardy in zones 3 to 9. It will get 10 to 12 inches tall. And I feel like the white one is somewhat unusual because normally I see the pink one, not the white one. So here I'm putting them next to each other so you can see what I'm talking about. So this one is the Pride and Joy Stone Crop. And then this one on the right is the bundle of joy stone crop. Yes, I was surprised when I saw the two together there. And they're on clearance too. So I think they probably will be $7 with the discount. So every plant in here I'm sharing with you, we're at the clearance section. And we're just going through to see what else they have here that wasn't here last week. And friends, here we have a Muscari Super Blue for $8.48. Prefers pot sun. It is non-hardy in zones 1 to 4. It will get 15 inches tall and 20 inches wide. Yes, this is a great grass to add in your garden to give it some texture. And this I think is $4. Yes, $4 for that. And here they have two other random ones here. And this one is a silvery sunproof, same requirements, prefers pot sun, non-hardy in zones 1 to 5. This will get 15 inches tall and wide. So you can see here the texture is different. That one has some color in the foliage. Anyway, let's move over here, see what else we can find. There are some pretty annuals there. If you're looking for annuals, they have a lot of annuals, but I'm not looking for any annuals at this point in the season. Anyways, friends, they have a lot of roses. I'm so excited to share with you the roses I found at the clearance section here. Yes. Look at this one. This one is the Fairy. Look at the blooms on here, so dainty. Blooms spring to frost. It prefers full sun. It will get 2 to 3 feet tall and 4 to 5 feet wide. And the brand is brought to you by Star Roses and Plants. Yes, last week I picked up a hardy hibiscus from this brand, but it was at Home Depot. Yes, so I'm not sure if this is a new brand at the garden center, but this is the second time I think I have seen this brand. But look how healthy the rose bush looks, right? Just look at that, friends. And all these are half off because they're over $15, so they are half off. And friends, from Knockout Rose, look what I found. Yes, this is a very unusual find in the garden. This one is an easy beasy Knockout Rose. We saw the pink, we saw the red, and here's a special yellow one. Prefers full sun. It will get 3 to 4 feet tall and 3 feet wide. It is hardy in zones 4 through 11, and it said it delivers flower power like no other fragrant yellow flowers that bloom repeatedly from spring to frost. Yes, just look at that. The yellow was popping. I just love this beautiful yellow. And the blooms are very dainty in my opinion. And this is $25, I think it is. So it just be half off. You probably end up paying $14 also for it. And they have a lot of easy elegance roses. As you can see, they have more double knockout roses. But as I always encourage you, I'm just going through just to make sure I don't miss out any. Ooh, what do we have here? Friends, look what I found. Yes, I found the Orange Glow Knockout Rose. I think this one is new on the market for 2024. I could be incorrect, but I think that's what I read somewhere, because I love these and I collect all of them. So I think this one is new to the garden centers for 2024. And the requirements are the same. It is hardy from zones 4 through 11. It will get 4.5 feet tall and 3 feet wide. It says orange with yellow and pink blooms. Yes, beautiful. And friends, they only had few of these in the garden center. And once again, I've got to Lowe's probably every week and I've never saw this before. So I have no clue where this came from. So check out your garden centers and see what you can find. And if you're enjoying my video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe if you're not. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. And this is $25 and change. So that will run you $12 and change for this special rose. Look at that, friends. I'm in love. Yes. And make sure you subscribe because I'll be sharing with you what clearance plants I purchased. I couldn't help myself. Yes, I gave in and I did get some clearance plants. You can't pass up these deals, right? They're great deals and the plants are looking very lush and hydrated. And yes, they have more easy elegance and they have bloomer blows roses. Those are really good roses too. Here's a delish. It will get 6 to 6 feet tall and 3 feet wide. And that will run you like $15. So now is the time to get your rose shrubs if you're looking for any. All right, friends, do you see that? There's a lot of annuals in the clearance section. Oh my goodness, a lot of them. I wish they could mark these plants down for like $1, especially the annuals. Like mark them down to 50 cents $1. But anyway, so just still looking through, see if I see any more perennials to share with you. And we saw those fruit shrubs last week. Alrighty, let's stop here for a second. Okay, so friends, this from Proven Winners. This is the Amazing Daisy May. Loves full sun, $12.98. So that probably might be $7 after the clearance discount. And it will get 12 to 24 inches tall and wide. It's hardy in zones 5 through 9. And it blooms early summer to late summer. And it says she looks like a prototypical daisy, snow white petals with cherry yellow center, but increased branching and more buds by branch equals 3 times the blooms. Wow. Blooms longer than most without deadheading. Okay. With daisies, friends, sometimes they flap over if they're too tall, but it sounds like this one grows in an upright habit. I did do some research on it, and the blooms are really pretty on it. Anyway, so here we have more roses. And friends, this area is not a clearance area, okay? So that's my point. Walk through a garden center and see where they have that big yellow sign marked clearance. So here they have all these roses on clearance. Lastly, I picked up an Easy Elegance and I must report back to you. Oh my goodness, I'm enjoying it. I love it. And I feel like it's disease resistant because the foliage looks really good. Like the bugs, they're not attacking this one. And the blooms are so dainty and the leaves are very glossy looking. So just from a year experience with this brand, I strongly recommend it. Like, I don't recommend anything to you unless I've tested it myself and experienced how the plant or the shrub has performed over a year. So I do recommend the brand based upon the one I have in my garden. And friends, here they are. Look at these. These are some Proven Winners shrubs. Oh my goodness, friends. If you're looking for shrubs, check out the clearance section. This is White Gila Wine and Rose. And it prefers sun, and it blooms in spring and summer and fall. Yep, you get 3 seasons of interest with this one. It will get 4 to 5 feet tall and wide. It's hardy from zones 4 through 8. And it says after flowering, just to prune the bush, and a medium level for deer resistance. So if you're looking for some shrubs for your garden, again, check out the clearance section. And look at the blooms on here, friends. It's so pretty. Dark foliage and hot pink flowers. That's a beautiful combination. And let's see how much it is. Oh, wow. $16.98. Friends, that is half off. So that will be, what, $8 and change? That's a really good price. It's 1 gallon, but it's a good, decent size shrub. And here's this one. I did some research for you. The information is on the screen. Friends, there were no tags for this plant, okay? So this will run you $15. It is a storm cloud hardy from zones 4 through 9, loves part sun to sun. It grows 24 to 36 inches. And I extracted a picture from Proven Winners website here for you so you can see what it looks like. Very hardly do you see blue blooms, right? So if you're looking for that color, check out this plant there. But that was only few they had there and no tags in them once again. And here we have another white Gila. This is hardy from zones 4 through 8. It prefers sun. It blooms late spring. It's deer resistant, medium level. And it's hardy from zones 4 through 8. And friends, this was the only random plant on the stand. Okay, this was the only one they had there. Easy care. I remember a couple of years ago I found a random Proven Winners shrub just by itself. I planted it and I'm loving it. So sometimes it's nice when you find unusual finds in the garden center, right? Alrighty, and over here let's see what else we can see. We have more clearance plant, friends. Yes, I think we saw this. This is a dappled willow. I think we saw these on the outside already. Yep, so this will be $10 after the discount price. And friends, look at these. They have these beautiful boxwood green velvet for $13.98. So I think these will be maybe $7 after the discount. But friends, I remember I picked up some of these last year and they're doing really good in the garden. So if you're looking for shrubs, check out your garden center. And here we have a Nandina. This prefers full sun to part shade. It will get 3 to 4 feet tall and wide. It's hardy down to zone 6. And I love this one because I love the foliage. It turns red. Yes. As you can see right there, look how pretty this is, friends. I have a lot of Nandinas in the garden and I was so tempted to get this, but I was looking through and guess what? There was no price in them. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe next time. And literally was turning all of them. There were no prices. The prices were not on these, friends. I do apologize about that. I wanted to get one for myself and the prices weren't there. So maybe next week when I go back to see what else they have, I might just pick up one or two. But I strongly recommend Nandinas in your garden. And then here we have some forsythia. They have more of these. This one is a shrub from Proven Winners. And here they have 2 tags and 1 plant. Anyway, so I think I shared some of these with you last week. And your forsythia loves sun and they're great to make hedges. And they bloom yellow the foliage changes yellow in the spring season. And after it turns back to green. Very beautiful shrub for the spring color. They do have a lot of shrubs, as I said to you before, so I hope you're able to find some clearance deals at your Lowe's Garden Center. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.